Hey y'all, welcome to Kamira's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to get the crispiest, juiciest, most delicious chicken wings without having to use any oil at all. We all love that deep fried flavor, but guys, all that excess oil can be a bit too much. So let me show you how to make these crispy wings with no oil. You guys are going to love it. Let's go ahead and get started. I can't believe all these dishes were made with just one appliance. Not only am I going to show you how to make those crispy wings, but I'm also going to show you how to prepare a few other dishes with just one appliance. The Medea Flexify French Door Air Fryer Oven. I'm going to start off by prepping the chicken wings. I'm going to cut off the tips and separate the flats from the drums. Let me know if you're a flats or a drums person. I love flats and I'd eat a whole basket full of flats. Now y'all, how you prep these wings does make a big difference in whether or not you can use no oil. So I'm going to dry them very, very good. And then I'm going to put on my preferred spices. I have a little salt, a little chicken bouillon, some Cajun seasonings. You can use whatever seasoning that you like. I'm also going to add some smoked paprika, garlic powder, pepper, and a little buttery garlic seasoning. I'm going to mix my seasonings in well, and as you can see, the seasonings are sticking and I'm still not having to spray or use any oil. It'll just stick straight onto the skin. Now, another secret to getting these wings super crispy is to be adding a little bit of baking powder and cornstarch. Now notice I said baking powder and not baking soda. Baking soda is going to give your wings a very funny taste. So I'm using about a teaspoon of baking powder mixed with about a tablespoon of cornstarch, and I'm just going to put it all over my wings. That baking powder is going to help further dry out the skin, and it's going to just mix with the natural oils from the wings to make a very crispy wing. Now here I have the tray from the Medea French oven door air fryer oven, and I am going to just cover it with some foil just to make cleanup super easy. And then I'm going to put on the lightest touch of avocado oil spray. Now y'all, this little oil ain't going to be really doing the thing. I'm really just adding this just to make sure my wings don't stick. I promise you, this Medea Flexi French oven door air fryer plus the secrets that I'm giving you is really going to be doing the hard work and making sure that you get these extra crispy wings. As you can see, I can fit at least 10 wings on this tray. The Medea Flexify is a beautiful appliance that fits so good on your countertop. Now y'all, one thing I'm loving is the French doors. I've burned my hand more than once on the rim of those hot air fryer oven baskets, but you never have that problem with the Flexify. These elegant French doors open up so beautifully, and this appliance can hold 26.4 quarts of food, which is enough for a family. You can fit 14 wings in here, 3 pounds of fries, 4 pounds of chicken, and you can actually do some of those at the same time, which you're going to see later in the video. The dashboard is really easy to use, and there are 10 different functions. You can easily toggle through them with the function button or with the dial. If you want to make healthy and delicious food easily, choosing the Flexify is definitely a wise decision. Click the description box for the latest deals for the Flexify so that you can get your hands on this amazing appliance. Now guys, I'm going to add my chicken wings to the Flexify, air fry them for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. And while that is going, I'm going to work on my fries. So I'm going to show you fries two ways. The first way is homemade. We're going to make garlic parmesan sweet potato fries. I sliced off the bottom of the sweet potato just so I could get it flat on the cutting board. Then I cut it into a 1/2 inch wedges, and then I cut it into like fry shape, so maybe about a 1/2 inch again, just until they were the shape that I wanted. Y'all know this homemade, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I sprayed these lightly with some avocado oil, and then I made sure I tossed it really well. Then I just seasoned to taste. So I'm going to use a little bit of Cajun seasoning. I'm also going to add some salt and some garlic powder just to get that garlicky flavor. Then I'm going to put on about a tablespoon of cornstarch just to help my sweet potatoes get extra crispy. Now you could put some of that like shelf stable Parmesan cheese on there at this stage if you want. I didn't have that, so you're going to see me grate some fresh Parmesan cheese a little later on the cooking process. I'm adding this to the top rack, and as you can see, my wings are looking so good. Don't you just love that you can just peek in on how your food is cooking in the Flexify? So y'all, it's been 20 minutes of cooking my wings, and I am going to flip them over. You're going to see just how beautiful and crispy they are looking. And look at all that oil that has been naturally rendered from the wings. I didn't add any of that oil, okay? So I'm going to flip my wings so that the other side can get crispy, and I'm going to just brush the wings with its own natural oil. Guys, when you're using the Flexify, you are cooking with at least 90% less oil. And in this case, we're not having to add any oil at all. Such a healthy way to cook. I'm going to put the wings back inside of the air fryer oven, and then I'm going to put on the rack and then add my fry basket. I'm going to cook this in total again at 400 for 20 more minutes. I want y'all to just look at how much food we are fitting in the Medea Flexify right now. Guys, this air fryer oven has such a large capacity, and it's going to be making cooking so much easier and faster. Guys, let me know how you feel about this low oil way of cooking. I think it is great, but I do want to know your thoughts. When there's about 3.5 minutes left in the cook time, I take out my sweet potatoes and I'm going to grate some fresh Parmesan cheese on them. I think that's enough time for the Parmesan to melt a little bit and get crispy. But if you want to just bake it longer, just go and do what you want to do, okay? Now, y'all, check out these wings. They are browned so beautifully. They are crispy. They are ready. Oh, my goodness. When I tell y'all these wings is hitting on it like that, okay, y'all. But what can we say about the garlic Parmesan roasted fries? Absolutely delicioso. Now I'm going to show y'all something easy you can do for the kids, or when you just need a simple meal on a weeknight. You can do a little frozen pizza in the Flexify. Real easy and simple. I'm going to use the pizza function. Okay, and as you can see, all I got to do is dial in on the size. It's 12 inches, and then the oven will automatically preheat. Then I can place in my frozen pizza, press start, and then the Flexify is going to do the rest. It already has timings preset depending on the size of your pizza. It only takes 16 minutes for your pizza to be beautiful, golden brown, and ready to eat. If you don't want to go through the hassle of cutting up your own fries, the Medea Flexify makes frozen fries very easily. Use the French fry preset, and you're not going to have to add any oil at all. No deep frying, and these jokers is going to be so crispy. I want y'all to get into these wings that we made, y'all. These wings are so crispy. They were absolutely delicious. And if you want to make low oil, healthy meals, super easy, then choosing the Medea Flexify is a no-brainer. Remember to check the description box for a link to special discounts and promotions so that you can get your hands on one yourself. Let me know if you're going to try it. I'll see you next time in Kamira's Kitchen. Goodbye.